This is Russ Edgar, Avion Overlander. We're 2 days out from leaving for Canada. Going to do a last run through of our gray tank barrel. You can see it there's front of the generator. What I've done, and I'll pan down, this is the side of the Avion. You see I've done a hose here that I purchased off of Amazon. It's a 1-inch inside diameter vinyl hose, and you see it's got the threading on it to make it very, very durable for high pressure. There will be no pressure on it actually, but what I did is I did my own connections on each end. This is the barrel end, the part that sticks into the barrel and discharges the water from the gray tank. We put a cap on it, or I did put a cap on it. It's just on there so that once we take it apart away from the barrel, I can eliminate any drips or anything. You can see it's just a piece of PVC pipe with an L, another piece of PVC pipe and a clamp. Here's just a simple little cap that I put on it to keep water from dripping out once we have used it. The operating end is just made so that it hooks onto the macerator. I'll show you that after a bit. Just a little steel plug. I couldn't find a PVC one at the proper size. This is just a connection, hose connection. And then there's a connector in there. You can see the pink tape that is connecting everything, and then just a clamp on it. So this will go onto the macerator. Water will turn on the macerator, water will shoot down and into the blue barrel. I've shown this on other videos that I've made. Avions have compartments along the bottom, and inside the compartment I have my connections for my solar to the pickup. And this is what we're looking for today. This is a connection on a long extension cord that goes to the other side of the trailer and plugs in to the macerator. I've come around to the driver's side of the Avion. Flip it down and you see our black tanks, gray tank location. I've connected the macerator up so that we can connect the hose to it. The macerator is connected to the batteries, so we should be in business. Let's see if we can hook up this hose and see if it works. Try to give you a sense of what's happening now. Macerator is installed. The hose is connected. We have the switch just lying there on the ground I'll use in a minute. I'll run around. The hose is like a slinky because it's never been uncoiled. And it's 25 feet. I never know how far away from the pickup and the tank I will be. So if it makes it too long over time, we can cut it and reconnect it. That's no big deal. I'm going to reach down and open the black tank, or the gray tank. I've got a clear on there fitting, and you can see the water, or you may be able to see it. The water is filling up the tube area, and I'll reach down here. It's pretty well filled up. And there we go. The water's flowing very nicely through the plastic tank. You can see it, probably not, but it is. It's flowing right up into the blue tank in the pickup. So the lift from the bottom of the trailer to that barrel is just fine for the macerator and the 1-inch inside diameter hose. I just turned off the macerator. There was not enough water. It could not pick up enough water to push it through the pipe. So we'll consider that the tank is basically empty. And then we'll just shove that handle in, shut it off, and dismantle everything. And this has been, in my opinion, extremely well done run through. Everything works. I just walked out the hose and pulled it out of the barrel. I've rolled the coiled, I guess is the correct word, the hose up. Put some restraints on it so it holds it in place. Put it in the top area of the truck cabinet where we carry things, and it'll be ready to use if we need it. I've moved the Honda out of its normal resting place so I can show you how we finalize this. I put the cap on the blue barrel. It has a vent at the top. If that vent was not there, nothing would come out. If we were at a campground or a rest stop where they have facilities to dump tanks, we would simply hook this hose up. I'm just going to leave it squished up so you can see it working. I'll reach up here and flip this valve open. And you can see the water running out. The water is just about stopped. I'm going to reach up and shut off the valve. Drain the tank of any water that's still in it. Disconnect the hose. We did have just a little bit of water. I'll have to remember to have something here to clean that up. Put the cap back on. Put some paper towels there to absorb that water. There might have been a quarter cup, maybe. It's all cleaned up. I have set the generator back in its place where it always rides. Once I close this tailgate, actually, this is the way things are going to go starting in about 2 days. Propane tank's full, sitting there. Blue barrel for the gray tank is empty and sitting there. Generator is sitting there, ready to work if we ever need it on this trip, and we may. I'll put away the macerator and I'll put away the sewer hose in the back tray where it belongs, and we'll be in high grass. Thank you for being with me today. I really appreciate that. I hope you got something worthwhile out of this demonstration or run through. Make sure this system works like I thought it would work. If you would, please subscribe. We'd really like to boost our numbers. Be safe out there and have fun.